Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is Crochet Podcast number 20. So full disclosure, this is my second time filming this video. The first time I wasn't really feeling very good. I still have a slight bit of a headache, but I had a headache, and when I went back to edit it, you could really tell that I was off, I guess. It was like I couldn't remember like things, and I kept stumbling over words, and I just thought, you know what, I'll regroup. I'll go take a shower, take me some headache medicine, take a nice long hot shower, and then come back and start afresh. So that's what we're doing. So this is take 2, and like I said, my headache has decreased and I feel like I'm feeling a lot better. So I'm just going to jump right on in and show you guys what I've been working on these past couple weeks. I only have one finished object. You guys see my Halloween gnomes here, there. That's weird. And there. That I made last year. It's the pumpkin gnome. That one I just made. It's the Frankenstein gnome. But he's getting ready to go off to his new home. I'm going to mail him off tomorrow, so he'll be leaving. And then right here is the ghost gnome. So I thought I would let him hang out for Halloween up here. Okay, so right on in to finished objects. So the one and only one I have this week for you is this little ghost. So here she is. I'll say it's a she just because I put the blush on her, but I don't know. It's whatever the person getting it wants it to be, a boy or a girl. Because I don't really know who I'm giving it to yet, so yeah. So this pattern is by Michelle Estrada at Pixie Marie Creates. I will leave a link to her Etsy shop down below, and she does have a YouTube channel, but right now she is doing an internship with Disney all the way down in Florida, and she's a college student, so you know, and she is a great amigurumi designer. So go check out her store and look at her patterns because she has a ton. This one's called the Halloween Bunch crochet pattern set, and you get this little ghost, a cauldron, a pumpkin, a cat, and a candy corn in it. So her little ghost had like felt eyes, like the black circle with the little white circles, but I didn't feel like not crocheting, but cutting out the felt because I have a hard time cutting the felt. So I just crocheted, you know, a circle and then kind of like stitched over it with the white. So one of his eyes looks really good and the other one looks a little wonky, but that's okay. Now, I used a 2.20 millimeter hook for this, and I used those durable coral minis, the cotton yarn that I bought a couple weeks ago, and they're little 20-gram balls, and this little ghost took almost all of the white 20 grams, so it was perfect. So this color is just white, and then this black looking color is called graphite. It's more of like a step below black. It's like a grayish, like a very, very, very dark gray, like almost black, but you can, when you look at it, you're like, oh, well, that's not a true black. And then, like I said, I just put a little bit of blush, which is actually eyeshadow. My mom gave me an eyeshadow kit because I don't wear makeup, and just some little brushes that she didn't want that she got out of a boxy charm box. So I use it for my amigurumis. There's what his bottom looks like. Now hers has arms, but I didn't put the arms on mine. Okay, that is the only finished object that I have. But I do have some whips, and they are here in this appropriate Halloween bag that my friend Donette made for me. Thank you, Donette. It's very cute because, like, if I want to, and I'm going to, this is the inside pattern. It's a black and white, and it's got spiders and happy hauntings. Okay. But the first one is a gnome. It's a beehive gnome by Pam Pinosaur on Etsy. And I will put her link down below too. So this is what I have so far. And I'll pop in a picture right here of what it's supposed to look like when it's done. But I ran out of the color of yarn I was using. So this is one of those durable coral minis, and the color is Curry, C-U-R-R-Y. So I did contact Stitch Naturally, Pamela at Stitch Naturally, and she said that they put in, like, I see one of those stink bugs on my ceiling. Those things kill me. Hold on, I have to get it before it'll drive me crazy during this whole thing. Sorry about that, but I just cannot stand those stink bugs. Even though I don't think that they stink, I think they smell like cucumbers, but I don't like the way they look. They're just not, I just don't like them. Okay, but anyways, back to my yarn that I ran out of. So I did contact Pamela, and she said that they do special orders for their customers that contact them if they are able to get the yarn. So yeah, so I sent her a list of yarn colors that I would like to order, and hopefully she'll be putting in a special order for me, and she'll let me know when that's ready. So yeah, so that's the hat. It's just, I really just need like a couple more rounds, and then like the edging. I mean, like, I'm almost done with it. And for this one, I used a 2mm hook, and this is a tulip hook. I don't know if you guys see. My phone, I record on an old iPhone, so I know that it doesn't focus. I don't know why I tried to just focus it for you guys. So that one's kind of just been hanging out in limbo. So then I decided to start another beehive gnome, because I have two people that I want to give the beehive gnomes to. So I needed two beehive gnomes. And this is what I've done on the second one. I started with the bottom on the second one. I don't know why. But I'm using Crochet Katona Cotton, which is my favorite yarn, on this one. And the bottom is called Topaz. And it's a very pretty, like a light honey color, whereas I feel, oops, that this one is like a more of a darker honey color to me, in my eyes. I dropped him. And then this one is called Caramel. The Topaz is really hard to find right now. Pamela did tell me that they are having a hard time getting, like, stocking their Crochet Katona, because they're manufactured in China, and you know that right now is not the greatest. So, but like, nobody has Topaz. Like, I can't find it at Stitch Naturally, which is the first place I always look. The second place is Love Crafts. They don't have it. And then my third go-to is Wool Warehouse, and they don't have it. If anybody else knows of any other places to buy Crochet Katona Cotton, please let me know down below, because I can never have too many places. But Stitch Naturally will always be my favorite. I've loved them ever since I found them. And I'm not sponsored by them, I just love them like that good. I just love them. Pamela is super sweet. We talk on the phone, We've texted. Yeah, she's just super sweet. Her and her husband run that business right out of their house, and they're just amazing. Amazing kind people. I can't say too many good things about them. I just really can't. But that's the beehive gnome. You know, and I don't know why I didn't, because I do have the other, and I think that I would have had enough to make this hat, honestly, but there was a lot of like shaping going on in this hat, and I think that that's why it took so much more of the stuff, because I'm like, normally I don't use that much yarn on a gnome. So I need to just go ahead, because I do have the colors for his bottom. Oh, that's why I needed this for the main bottom of his bottom. I'm just gonna have to come up with a different color, because I want to continue on and have him about ready to go when I get my new curry color. Okay, moving on. I did also take some Sudafed. So now I'm going to get the cotton mouth. So I'm going to have to take a drink of water, because I didn't know if it was a sinus headache or not, because I've been having so much troubles out of my sinuses. Okay. Now, did I say that that was by Pam Pinot's store at Etsy? The beehive gnome. I can't remember, because I was talking about two of them. Well, on this one I'm using a 2.20 hook, and the first one I'm using 2.20 hook, and then the first one is a 2.0 hook. I messed up. Normally I don't go that small, but I grabbed the wrong hook, and then I was like almost halfway through the hat, and I just kept going. So I feel like I'm still scattered about. I don't know why. Okay, unscatter. Here we go. So the next thing I've been working on is a bat. And this is what I have done of the bat. I don't know if it's the top of the bat. I would say it is the top of the bat. It looks like a little hat, don't it? Sort of. No, I don't. Because look at it. It's real thin on the side. This is a bat. Now I'm going to pop in a picture here of what the bat looks like from the designer's perspective, like what it looked like for her. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that mine turns out as cute as hers. Now this pattern is by, her name is Julie K. It's K-A is the Julie K. So I think that is how you say that, Julie K. But I have made one of her patterns before, and I really enjoyed it. And it was a unicorn, and I turned it into a rattle, like a baby toy. If I still have a picture of it, I'll pop it in here. But her patterns are so easy to read. I mean, like, she literally holds your hand through the pattern. I mean, you can't get much easier than that. I mean, for real. For real, you can't. So here is that, and I think I'm to the part where I need to start decreasing. Now I am using, this is all I've got left. This is Shepyace Katona Cotton. Again, my favorite yarn. In jet black. And this was a little scrap ball that I had left from those Mickey and Minnie Mouse gnomes I made a couple weeks ago. So I thought I'll use that up before I broke into another skein of it. But yeah. Now, I did order from Amazon some dark colored fiberfill. I remember a couple years ago, and I may be wrong about this, but if my memory serves me, it was Ella at No Catchy Name said that she had like black fiberfill or like dark colored fiberfill. There was a fly. Dang it. I just can't get right today. Dark colored fiberfill that she used on her darker colored amigurumi. So as I was crocheting this, I was like, I am pretty sure that I'm going to be able to see the fiber feel through this. I'm not sure, but I know that on those gnome hats that you could kind of see it a little bit. So I thought, well, you know, it won't hurt to try it and see. So I did find some, and I will show it to you guys. It's not supposed to be here till tomorrow. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. And I'll let you know if it's worth, you know, the money or whatever. Do like a mini review, I guess. Okay, so that's the bat. I'll leave Julie K's Etsy store down below. And this pattern was really cheap. I'm thinking it was like less than $2. And you know, you don't have to use the itty bitty yarn. I mean, you can use whatever yarn you wanted to. So, you know, if you want a big bat, you make, you know, a big bat. You want a medium-sized bat, you can make a medium-sized bat. You want a teenier, tinier one, you can use teeny tiny yarn and get that. And I'm talking like teeny tiny, which takes me right into my next project. Does anybody go over and hang out with Amy at Hooked on Wishing Crochet? If you don't, you should, because she is super nice and she makes the coolest stuff that I have ever seen in my whole life. So I was watching her videos a couple weeks ago and I seen what she was making, and now she was making hers, sorry I was picking off lint off of this thing, out of DMC thread, like that you would embroider with. That's what she was using to make hers out of. So like I'm talking, like if you want to downsize your stuff, I mean you could really downsize the patterns, but she was making a poison apple. And it was just the cutest thing that I have ever seen in my whole life. So I had to, of course, make one. So here's what I've got done. Now both of my yarns are connected. So here's the top of the apple. And then here I'm going down now to the bottom part of the apple. So I'll pop in a picture here of what it's supposed to look like when I get done. We'll see if that's what it looks like. But the yarns that I'm using are some more of these durable corals minis. Oh, and this color right here, this purple, it's called Violet. And I just, oh, it was so pretty. Because, you know, I really do like to use the colors. Like, most of the time when I see a pattern, the first thing that draws me in is the color of the pattern. No matter if it's a blanket or an amigurumi, that's the first thing that I see, and that's the first thing I'm drawn to. And then usually it's like what it is and like the stitch and all of that stuff. But so I just wanted to make the purple one first. But there is a green color that was in there that I'm like, I gotta make a green poison apple. So now the dark color is that graphite. Oops. Which is not really black, but it's like gray. And I thought that they went really well together. So that's what I'm working on here. And I'm using that same 2.20 millimeter hook on all three of these projects, and that's why they're all living in the same bag, so that their hook can stay down there with them. And I just pulled one out and we'll work on it. Yeah, so make sure you go and check out Amy. She's a lefty too, so she does all of her stuff left-handed, and she just made this doily. And it is, it's got sugar skulls. And I can't, you know, I got this hillbilly accent, so I'll try. Dios de la Muerto, the Day of the Dead pattern. It is gorgeous. I'm just putting it out there. She done such a good job on it. It is gorgeous. And the last time that I hung out with her, she was making a bag for one of her daughters. And it's a mushroom bag. It's going to be like a drawstring mushroom bag. So I can't wait to see that all finished and stuff. So I'll leave Amy's channel down below. Just go check her out. She's a lot of fun. Okay, so that's all I have as far as crochet. Now, I have been working on my hashtag movie and stitch. Sorry. Hashtag movie and stitch. So come back tomorrow and hang out with me if you want to see. I feel like I can't get right today. It's like my nose is itching. I got the cotton mouth. I got a headache, and I'm sorry, guys. Come back tomorrow and you'll see what I watched and what I made. I have been working on my SYL, which stands for Stitch Your Library project. And SYL is a collaboration that Terry from Yarn Joy Podcast and myself are doing together. So I'll leave a link for Terry's latest video if you guys haven't seen it. Is the fly back? I don't know. I'll leave it down below if you guys haven't seen it. She's making an amazing blanket. It's gorgeous. So upcoming. I got big plans. And I just feel like I don't have enough time. But I want to finish the apple and the apple and the bat, because the apple, the bat, and the ghost are gifts for someone, and I need to get them in the mail next week and be gone, because they're Halloween gifts. Now I do have one more Halloween gift to make, and I hope to be able to start on that this coming week. I hope to get these finished and be able to start on that. So I hope to have, you know, that as a whip next time that we hang out together in a podcast. I've got 2 blankets going that I need to work on, but I feel like I'm just going to have to drop some whips for right now. Drop some whips and focus my attention. I feel like I got too many irons in the fire. Is that what that's saying? Or is it too many oars in the fire? Or too much ore in the fire? Whatever that saying is, I have too much of it in the fire. Yes, I do. Because I have a lot of stuff going, and it's like I feel like I don't have enough time to spend on each one. So I'm going to stop on my blankets for right now, but I am going to continue on my doily, my Beggar's Night Ball doily, because I would like to have that done, and it is going to be for the county fair next year, and I have 0 county fair projects done, and I had all these plans and ambitions, and here I've not done any of them. So I would like to get that finished for this Halloween, so that I can use it, and then I can get it all mounted up on a board and stuff, and get it ready for the fair. So that's really it. These amigurumis, the one possibly be able to start, and the Beggar's Night Ball doily upcoming. Okay, so now the last 2 things I gotta talk to you guys about is stuff that I've ordered. So the first thing, and it was a surprise in the last video because I hadn't seen it, but now I've seen it because I'm redoing this. But I ordered from Hank's Yarning Company off of Etsy, and it looks like they have a website. So I'll check the website and see if this is still on their website. It wasn't on their Etsy page, but I will check their website, and if it is, I'll link it. But this was the Garfield Halloween Mini Mystery Set. So what I've linked down below that I did find, and I'll leave this link, is for the Garfield Christmas Mystery Mini Set. But I have the Halloween set here. So A little bit of backstory, because everybody loves a backstory, right? I have this DVD. It's the Garfield Holiday Collection. When I was growing up and I was a young girl, my two favorites, I had to watch them every year, cartoons at the holidays were Garfield cartoons. I still can't talk. So I love Garfield's Halloween Adventure and then Garfield's Christmas. Now I cry every time I watch the Christmas one. Every time he gives that gift to the sad granny, I cry. I just can't help it. But the Halloween Adventure, it says on here, let me take my glasses off. Garfield has one spooktacular adventure on the eve of All Saints. He fashions himself a pirate costume and takes Odie out trick-or-treating to ensure he has extra candy. But when attempting to cross a river, Garfield and Odie end up at a haunted house. So, that's what this yarn set is based on, is this Garfield Halloween cartoon. So when I found that on Etsy, I just had to order it just to see what it was. So after I do unboxing it, the first video, I went to look to link it or whatever in the description, and I come across that they had a Christmas one, so I went ahead and ordered it because I'm like, oh, well, I really enjoyed this Halloween one. So what you get here is this little card, and it's got a little stitch marker and a couple of the little bulb pin ones. Well, you know, it's got the pirate flag, which is flying on the little canoe boat that Garfield and Odie are on. So you get 6 mini skeins of yarn, and they are 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. There's 93 yards in each skein, which are 20 grams, and it's a 4-ply fingering weight yarn. So, and here they all are. Woo-hoo. That's all of them together. So this color right here is called I Hate You Binky. And it's like the green is not, it's not all one color of green. There's like lighter shades of it in there. And then there's a solid orange, which is called Gar Halloween Field. And it's the same, it goes from dark to light. It's really pretty. And then the rest are like speckled and variegated yarns. So we have candy, 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 which looks like candy corn. Very cute. We have this one called Shiver Me Timbers. Very pretty. This one's called What Should I Be? I think this one is my favorite one out of all of them. And then the last one is called Scaredy Cat. So also in the box was a packet of Nerds, a piece of bubble gum, some Gobstoppers, this pin that says, "The one thing I'm not is a scaredy cat." And I believe there were some stickers that said, each sticker said candy on it. There was like a little sheet of them. Oh, there they are. Candy, 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 candy. So that was fun. And again, that's from Hank's Yarning Company. And I will check their website to see if they have the Halloween one still. But they definitely do have the Christmas one. Okay, I have kept you guys for a really long time tonight, I feel like. Y'all should be rewarded for that. You should. So the next thing I'm going to show you is my September Mini Maker Club order. And it is going to be a giveaway. I'm going to give the whole thing away to one lucky winner. And I'm not sponsored or anything. I bought this with my own money, and I'm part of the club. I get one of these a month. And I decided it a while back that for September I was going to do a giveaway. So this is made by T-Doddles, and I will put a link to her Etsy store below. I did watch her latest video today, and she said that she was going to have extras in her shop soon. So if you're interested in this, then make sure you keep stalking her page to see, or favorite her store, and then it'll alert you when she adds new things to her store. So we will start with the little note that comes with it. And it is the Mini Maker Club for September, which is called Prep That Pantry. Fall begins in September, and it brings to mind a time to prepare for the winter. In my family, we can things, freeze them, and jelly them. It's all worth it to open up a bit of summer in the winter. So true, so true. So we'll start with the yarn first. And this is from Southern Skeins, and it is a fingering weight sock yarn, and it is called Bountiful. Ooh, it's very pretty. It is 20 grams, approximately 88 yards, and it is 100% Surrey alpaca. So there's the yarn. The extra for the month is a keychain. And it's an acrylic keychain with a tassel dangle. She said that the tassels were all different colors, but the one I got is white. And the acrylic disc does have plastic protective covers on both sides that need to be peeled off. You can add dried flowers or herbs or other summer memories to the disc to personalize it. So whatever you want to add to it, you can. So you'll get this keychain. You put her back in her little bag so I don't lose it somewhere. That's a cute keychain. Okay, and then the tea for the month is by Bigelow Benefits. Becky. And it is a blueberry aloe herbal tea. And then the stitch markers are an enameled carrot with a beaded dangle on a leverback clasp. So that would be, tell you, I just can't get right today. That one. And then the second one is a tiny bottle with a cork on a leverback earring clasp with a 16mm lobster clasp. I don't know why she said leverback, because it's not on a leverback. It's on a lobster clasp. It says that the cork is not glued in and you can add seeds to, or save other trinkets inside of it and then glue the top down and save it forever. So you will get the T and the stitch markers. You put it back in here because I don't want to lose anything. So now that takes us to the bag. So here is the bag this month, and it's got some veggies on it. So the exterior fabric is called Veggies by Martha Negley for Free Spirit Fabrics. Now this looks like it's got some asparagus stalks on it, some peas, maybe some radishes, some beets and turnips. I mean, it's got a good variety of veggies on there. So the top band up here is a blue-gray with a navy crosshatch cotton. And then the inside is Family Recipes by Vicki York for Camelot Patterns. And that's it. Now her bags are reversible, so if you wanted to use this side, you can. You can. It's just, you know, your little tag will be on the outside, but that's fine. I do that quite a bit. So it does come with this little tabby thing right here, and this is what I do with mine. I put a book ring right through there, clip it together, and then I hook my stitch markers onto that so that I'll always have stitch markers in my bag. And I am going to leave that book ring in there for whoever wins this so that they can put their little stitch markers on it and pack it around. Okay, so that's what I'm giving away in the giveaway. So you get the bag, the yarn, the keychain, the T, and the stitch markers. So I'll put all of this right here in a package for you and send it out to the winner. So all you have to do to enter is in the description, in the comment section, make sure that your comment contains the word jelly, J-E-L-L-Y, jelly, so that I can sort through the people that want to be entered into it versus the people that just want to comment but don't want to be entered. So now all of the normal rules apply. You have to be 18. If you live out of the United States, you know, you have to be able to accept the package into your country, and you're responsible for any taxes or extra duties, you know, once it leaves me at my post office. I'm pretty much done with it. Like, I'll give you the tracking and all of that stuff, but like, I won't have any more to do with it from then on. I'll leave a list down below of, like, you know, those normal rules. Make sure you read them and agree with them and all of that stuff. But yeah, so we will have till next Monday, October the 11th, and on Monday I will draw a winner when I'm doing my on Monday I will draw a winner that evening and do a video. I was thinking that it was my next podcast, but it's not. I will draw a winner on Monday the 11th, October the 11th. I don't work that day. That's why I chose the 11th, so that I could have time to do a video. So yeah, so if you want to enter, just put in the word jelly down below. So this is not really a secret giveaway, but it's not, you know, I don't want to announce that it's a giveaway, so that, you know, it's for the people who hang out and, you know, watch my videos and stuff like that. Okay, well, that's all I have, guys. I'm already feeling a lot better. My headache is pretty much all gone, so that's good. So I'll be of clear and sound mind when I'm editing this. So yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. Come back tomorrow, hang out with me for Movie and Stitch, and then next week I'll see you guys in on Monday announcing the winner, and then on Wednesday with my sunlight SYL update. So yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.